Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Alright, let's get... Ooh, Owl's joined. Let's say hi. And let's get back to what we were doing. Right, where were we? We were breaking this down. Yep. We are making some room. We may have had to kill a few things that were in this pen. But let's not talk about that. But yeah, welcome back. It's been a little while since I've done a stream. And I was in here working on some stuff, and I thought, why am I not like streaming or recording this? And it might seem a little bit boring, but we're making way for something really cool. I'm actually ripping down a lot of these farms here. I'm going to be taking this one down and that one down. And I've just been moving some stuff around. Like we had a melon farm over here, and now it's over here. And that is because we're putting some quite large right here, and all these were in the way. And unfortunately, we're quite limited by what space we have because, well, we're inside a mountain. An upside down mountain. A floating island. So we've got to use the space that we've got really carefully. And this right here is going to be all dug out, and this is going to be just one giant room here. And this room is going to go off to like lots of different rooms, and we're going to have one here, and this right here is going to be like a laboratory, and that's going to be really cool. And then this room all the way up here is going to be a giant library, like an Astra, like with like the big telescope, astronomical, I wanted to say, but that's not the right word, is it? It's going to be like a astral library thing with planets and Skulk, and it's going to be awesome. But yeah, we need to, before we can do that, we need to make some room desperately, which is why we're kind of ripping up some of these farms down here. It has been, like I said, it's been a little while since I've streamed. And that is just life and stuff getting in the way. And then, I don't know if anyone else does this, but the more I didn't stream, the harder it seemed to be to just click that go live button. Until the point where I was sat here, it's 6:55 AM in the morning, and I'm like, let's just do it. What's the worst that could happen? So we did it, we pulled the trigger, and now we're breaking all this down. And there were a little goat farm here, and we just don't need it anymore. We have a shulker box of horns here, which is probably more than I will ever need. But then we also have even more down here somewhere. Oh, if we can get down. Yeah, we have like another... Yeah, look, we have even more horns and even more eggs for some reason. I think there's the chicken a part of this farm. And yeah, so we get some leftover eggs. We also need to take this down, which we've only just really built. But it's made more sugarcane than we will ever need. We needed quite a bit for the library that we're going to do, but then that's it, really. So we need to get this down to make some room. We have Purple Pete over there. That was gifted to us by Pythro, and I really want to... I mean, I would have liked to have moved him and put him somewhere a bit nicer, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We have finally been given some dates of when Interrealms Season 4 will be finishing and when the next one will be coming out. And yeah, people like have kicked into gear and have started like, I guess, trying to finish up some bases and stuff like that. And I'm one of them because this is the biggest base I've ever done, and I would really love to like to see it finished and see the interior done. And a lot of ideas, you have a lot of ideas, don't you, with these kind of bases, and they don't always turn out right. And I wanted to add a lot more to it, which just isn't going to happen in the time that we've got. But I would like to see the interior done at least. So instead of adding to this base, we're just going to finish what's already here. And I think I've come up with some nice interiors that kind of fit the theme that we were going, which is why we've done like a laboratory. And we have a giant dining room that you can get from like the other side. You can get in from the other side of the like the big mansion. And then we have like my favorite room, which is kind of like this large corridor with all these different rooms, and there's a big tree growing in the middle. And that is what we're making room for right now. Oh gosh, there's nothing worse than breaking glasses there. Especially when you've got a texture pack on, where you can hardly see that glass. I've just got so used to it now. There's something like data packs and plugins that I'm just too used to that I don't think I could go back to how it was before. And this kind of glass is definitely one of them. There's a wee bit of a... I don't know if you guys can see that, but like when I hit my pickaxe, it leaves like a little bit of a shadow on the screen. I think that's because I think there's clouds. Yeah, you can kind of see over there. There's like, because we're high up in the sky, so naturally you're gonna get clouds. We are nearly done with this bit. Alright, so far we've moved the melon farm. Oh gosh, that's just so eerie. It's coming closer. So far we've moved the melon farm, we've moved this goat farm, and I'm not gonna redo this goat farm. I've got more horns than one person will ever need. And I've moved, well, I've taken down the smeltery. I have like a super smelter that I kind of designed myself, and it's not the best. It's kind of weird, but I like that it's mine, and I've kind of like done it myself. So we're gonna rebuild that, but we're gonna rebuild it elsewhere. Yeah. Make sure I've got it all. It's very hard to see. There we go. Yeah, so it was just here, this smeltery farm, and I kind of need to find another place for it. I was thinking about taking down these two farms because they're kind of obsolete now. Because the smeltery that we have, see, this is a bamboo farm, and it doesn't work very well. And the smeltery that we have actually has like a built-in bamboo farm on top of it, feeding it, so we don't really need that anymore. And then, again, we made this little sugarcane farm just to kind of, like, see us through. And then I built this massive thing. So, this is obsolete too. Where can we put some glass? Let's pop this in here, along with some stone. Yeah, so life has been a little bit crazy. We've had a lot of events, like just like everyone else. You've got, you know, you've got bonfire night and Halloween and all those things, and yeah, life just kind of like ran away a little bit from me. and I've definitely like lost track of streaming and things, but I really want to get back to doing it. Alright, let's break all this. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have bonfire night, but here in the UK, bonfire night is a big one. And we had ours last night because it kind of like landed in a weird... It landed on a weird day this year. So a lot of the time people will have bonfire night on like a different day. Like I imagine that people like in America don't say like, oh, let's have Thanksgiving on a different day, you know? But over here with bonfire night, people just kind of like pick and choose when they want to really celebrate it. Has this ruined anything? Nothing important, luckily. Hey, welcome in, Martin. How you doing? Right. Let's block all this up first. Before we get rid of this. Yeah, so like I said, space, we have to be like really careful with space. Hey, welcome in, Jake. We are just moving some farms here to make room for quite a large interior build. And unfortunately it overlaps. And a lot of these farms are just really not needed anymore. Like, look at this one. This was running for ages and this is all the sugarcane that it gave me. This was a terrible farm. Yeah, I like to insult my farms as I'm taking them down. What have we got here? Goat horn, wheat. Is this full? No, let's put some sugarcane in here. Right, so we've just set this up as well. This is a shulker box loader, and we have pumpkins, and I don't think we've been running it long enough, but we've got some melon here as well. So that'll be a little bit neater. Yeah, and as you can see, my redstone isn't the prettiest. It's kind of just all over the place. Do we have any grass? No. Let's fill that in. Ah! Okay. Okay. I'm usually very good with spawn proofing, but I'll come all the way over here now. I'm gonna sit in it anyway. Yeah, I'm usually good with spawn proofing, but I guess when we've taken some farms down, we've left some holes somewhere. So let's just probably over here. This looks a bit dark. Right, so yeah, so the reason that we're limited on space is because this is a custom floating island. So if I go into free cam here, you can see that this is kind of like all this was all handmade. So I've been kind of like trying to force builds in just anywhere that I can. So we've got like a mob farm here, and it all gets sorted, and then there's a farm here that like this is like a tree farm. And if you look at it from the outside, you can see that it's not as big as you'd think. So we're kind of trying very hard to like shoehorn all these farms in, and unfortunately, if I want to do the interior that I want to do, we're gonna have to move some of these farms. but it doesn't take too long. I'm using Lightmatica to just copy the farms, and then I've got all the materials. I just need to rebuild them in a different place. Let's put these goat horns here. I needed the goat horns because I have a game of hide and seek, and it's when we're playing, we like to blow the horns and kind of like tease the person that's seeking. So that's why I needed those goat horns. Right, let's empty my inventory here. Might have to make a couple more shulkers, but luckily we have plenty. Oh, I'm not gonna have space, am I? There we go. So this is all the bits from those last couple of farms. And a boat for some reason. Now this one. And let's just start anyway. It's not really gonna matter. There's something, I thought it would be sad to kind of like take down my my builds, but there's something kind of satisfying about it. Just like opening up all this space. Right, and then that's, there's me grass. Get up here and take it down from the top. I've just taken down one of these. But yeah, this wasn't very good anyway. Yeah, so I'm trying to like think of like the things that I need to do to wrap up for this season. And I've never really been on a server long enough that I've kind of like done a big build like this and planned it out. And to be fair, I didn't even really know I was joining Interrealms, so I didn't have anything planned. But I definitely want to leave this build feeling a little bit more finished and get that interior done. We still have a few months, but that's not, I don't know. Okay. Did you not like me breaking that block? I guess not. Wait. How far back did we go? I swear I broke this before. Welcome back, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. So next season, we're going to be taking it a little bit differently next season. What I'd really like to do is I do have a base idea, like a rough one in mind, but I have some big projects that are happening. That's good. It was so lonely here on the server while you were gone. Ah. Yeah, so I have like a rough idea of what I want to do for next season, and people, believe it or not, are already working on their next bases, and I'm here scrambling to finish this one. And what I mean by working on their next bases is in creative, they've like got it all planned out. Because we like to build big here on the Interrealms. So people like to plan hard. And we actually have someone on the server at the moment. He's called Chemist. And his build has taken him like months. I think he said it was going to be like... I think he said it was going to take him 6 months. Hello, welcome in, Michael Hartman. I'm seeing like a similarity in names here to Martin. Are you guys related? Or is that just a complete coincidence? Yeah, so it's a little bit quiet right now, but it is 7 a.m. So it will people will join like a little bit later, and it's been a little sporadic, like the people that have been joining. But there's some people with like some crazy like big bases that they're doing. So yes, you've got Chemist who's doing like such a big base that it's took him the whole season to collect it, and he's just been building it like the last 6 months or something. I know that's not going to be exactly like correct, but it's something along those lines. And then you've got someone that's just finished, like they was like hollowed out basically a massive part of their base because they wanted Ocean to come up to their castle, and that looks insane, and they've just finished doing that. So we have like some hard workers here on the Interrealms. There we go. Do any more grass? I keep putting my grass away. Right, let's pop that there. Another one there because I'm scared of monsters. Like, this is overkill, the amount of torches I have, but I usually have something to tell me like the light level, and it's not working for some reason. So this is definitely overkill. Okay, so we have that moved now. We have that taken down. I think we need to move this one down as well. I think this one must also be destroyed. In the name of the new interior, to make way for the new interior. Let's see where we can put this thingy-mabob. Right. That is the technical term for it. It says goat farm, but it's my super smelter. I'm not really sure why. So let's move this over here. So as you can see, it's quite large. And we need to make sure that this doesn't interfere with the new room. Configure. What's the right level? We need it to be over there and then maybe a bit further back. Yeah, and it's not like we can just dig out a bit of the terrain if it's broken. You know, I mean, not if it's broken, if it's in the way, because it's all hollow. Look, this is 1 layer deep. Because that's how you build floating islands. Right, let's move this a little bit. So even though this won't look amazing, it's still just, I want to get it up and running because I know I'm going to need to use this, and I'm going to be so annoyed when it's not here. So let's get this going. Move it a bit more over here, I think. Can we move it like over there? Or is that too much? That might be okay. I might get away with that. It's okay if we need to move the odd block or two. We just can't do a lot. Hi, Cobble. I'm lurking. Going shopping with family. Oh, thank you, Otter. I appreciate it. Enjoy your shopping. Right, we can move the odd block. That might be okay. We might get away with that. About this bit down here. Yeah. Looks okay to me. Yeah. We can move it one over, actually. Right, and I know it doesn't look amazing down here, but this is the stuff that you're not going to see. So let's get our other... So this is the one that we can't compromise on, right here. This is a rather large room, and it finishes here, which is okay, but we do need to get rid of this farm. And if we go upstairs, you'll kind of see what it's going to look like. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. And there's going to be all these different rooms. And this, we need to get rid of all this dirt here. And then it kind of like drops down and there's like a lake in the middle. But yeah, we need to... And we've just managed to fit it in here. And then there's going to be, like I said, we're going to have like a room here that's going to be like a laboratory. And then this room here is going to be like a dining room. But this is why we need to get rid of all the farms. Right, so let's rebuild this, because if I don't rebuild it now, it's just not going to get rebuilt again. It's one of those. What is it? What is the button? There it is. So let's move that. And this shouldn't take long because we have all the blocks. We saved all the blocks for this. Let me get my torches back. We saved all the blocks for this. Should be in these 3 shulkers here. And do we have some water? I'll get some water. So we're going to need it at some point. Oh, there we go. I'm just wondering if there's anywhere else I can put this where it would make sense and look a bit nicer. No. See, next time, I want to really try to incorporate these things more into my actual builds so they make sense. Whereas the build right now is very separate to the farms. But yeah, I would like it if the farms made sense in the build next time. But like I said, we're close to the end of the season, and I just want to get this up and running again. So let's take this down to the lowest level. And I do use Easy Place for anyone who is bothered by that. This is a build I've built several times. So I don't feel bad about using Easy Place at all, to be honest with you. I know some people like have like things against it, but everyone plays Minecraft a little bit differently, don't they? And this is kind of like how I play it. A lot of the times when I build something in survival, I've already built it in creative and I'm just recreating it. So is this gonna... No. No. Let's do that. Break this. And then do that. Oh, can I get up here? I can. Gosh. Ooh, I think it's a little bit laggy. We've got our 4 cauldrons there. And let's put a torch or 2 down. Because we broke the others. Now, there must be something here. But let's just do... We got some grass? Yeah, let's just do some grass. Hey, owl! Hello! Yeah, I don't know what happened before. I lagged out, but not only did I lag out, but like a bunch of the blocks and stuff that I'd already placed, or that I'd already broke, like materialized back. So I don't know what happened there. Any torches? No more torches. Right. I think I'm gonna need some. I'm just moving some farms, so I broke them down because they were right here, and I'm moving my super smeltery over here because I want to do some interior, and the farms are kind of in the way. So just moving some stuff around. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Right, there we go. Page up. Yeah, so this design, I would not copy this design. This is one that I've done myself, and it's not the most amazing thing. It's just something that kind of like works for me. I had something similar happen before. Oh, with needing to move stuff. Yeah, it's a right pain. I'm just so limited by the space at the moment because... Come on. Oh, why are you not placed properly? There we go. I'm so limited by space at the moment because I'm inside this giant, inside this floating island, and it actually fills up a lot quicker than you'd think it would. Right, there we go. Yeah, so this, like I was saying, I made this myself, and what I want, the reason that I did it is because I wanted it to kind of like feed... Come on. There we go. I wanted it to be fed by bamboo. Which way does this go? I think that... Nope. There we go. gonna work? Yes, it did. Nice. Yeah, I wanted this to be fed by bamboo, so I kind of like did my own thing, and I'm sure that this is like I'm sure there's better ways out there to do this. This is just my interpretation for what I needed. Oh, oh come on. There we go. Eh. No. There we go. Right, I think I'm missing some redstone here. But I'll figure that out afterwards. Yeah, let's put one of them there. And then I think we've done all the important things, honestly. Oh wait, no, we've got ice to do. Don't know why that's there. I don't know if it's important. So let's just do it. Why is there only glass here? Right, I know that's water. With the new copper guys, we can use them so there's less redstone. I've not even touched any of the new copper stuff. I know I need to mess around with it for definite. I went into the creative, like I've used a little bit of the shelves. I say a little bit. I've used a lot of the shelves in a design for some interior, but I've not messed with any of the copper golem stuff. I'll not just build this. Did I do 2? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I think I need to... Nope. Can I not do this? Right, okay, so if I do that, but this direction. Yay, there we go. Do I not have enough one of these? They can move the bamboo to the smelter. Oh. That's really smart. Yeah, that would make sense. Redstone compare. I'll just take this. I'll have to remember that for next time. I would just saying to people, I'm kind of like in a weird place with building because a little part of me is kind of like getting ready for next season. And I think that's the same for a lot of people as well. Like so many people have already started building their bases for next season. Have you put any thought into like what you want to do? That's weird. Ugh. Something really weird about these. About honey. That just really creeps me out. Oh. I'm going to use them for farms next season. Yeah. Yeah. Also, something that kind of like came like midway through this season is the new like the new way to do XP with the oh, what's it called? What the little guys with the silverfish. I don't really think that was really fully implemented like when we was doing this season. And so I think that we might see people doing their own XP farms as well. I'd started on something, but then found out someone is already doing that, so I have gone back to the drawing board. Yeah. I mean, it's not that you couldn't do it, but I get the thing of wanting to be kind of like to have your own thing that no one else is doing. I just want to get my forest finished and I'll focus on next season. Yeah. Yeah. I've got an idea, like a really rough idea, and that's it. Yeah. I'm guessing that we don't have the thing anymore. We don't have the like Matica Sync thing anymore, do we? Because I'm not placing these trap doors very well. Right. That's what I think anyway. That might not be the case. We might still do like a farm, a proper farm. It's not a common theme, so it will be odd. Or what if someone else is doing the same thing as you? Is this working? Yes. I was going to base with a few people actually, and it's okay to say this, I think, because Troj talked about it on stream. But I was going to base with Troj, and I think some plans have changed, like, and I'm kind of okay with that because I had an idea of something that might be cool, and it's kind of related to like what you're doing now, but a little bit different. Like I want to work on the like maybe some miniature stuff, and like take some inspiration from the boot that I did, and but like do more of it, because I did that boot prank for Troj, and I really like the idea of making like something from like Ants or Bug's Life, kind of like where you're shrunk down, but it won't be, I probably won't do the fantasy so much, because I think like you've leaned into the fantasy, which looks awesome. Yeah. But I'm gonna go for a little bit more kind of Bug's Life, or there's that game, isn't there? I can't remember what it's called, but like you're in a back garden, kind of like Honey I Shrunk the Kids kind of thing. I think might be fun, so we'll see. Right, so we've done that now. Page up. That's my idea anyway. Ooh. I know it's something that's kind of been done before, but I just think it'd be really fun in like an SMP setting. It's not something that I've done before, so it'll be fun. Leave that like that. Redstone, glass. So I'm gonna need a lot of terracotta and a lot of concrete and things like that. You're trying to think of something that'll take the whole season. Yeah, because you're quite a fast builder, aren't you? Hey, Dottie, welcome in. Dottie Mossy, I like that. I've done everything. Yep, let's go to the next one. These are so annoying. Right. We're getting to the track bit now of this farm. So this is going to be like what feeds the farm. What feeds the thingies, should I say? It's not bedrock, unfortunately. This is a Java server called the Interrealms. It is possible to join, but it's first of all we ask that you join the Discord and you get to know us a little bit better, and that you get to level 10 on the Discord first. You were told you were slow. I mean, flipping it, you joined like not that long ago and you've already built like a whole forest. I can't believe someone said that you're slow at building. But this season I've been reusing some of my older builds, just changed them up a bit since I came in towards the end. Yeah, that makes sense. I have been like winging it hard this season. Like, I really want to have some kind of idea of what I want to do. I'm missing some bits. Like, I joined when people were kind of like already building their stuff and already spent months planning, and even just a month behind, and I felt like so far behind. Can we do it? Oh, there we go. Professional. Do I have any of these? Yes, I do. There we go. Some lanterns. I've done like under a quarter of the forest. You'll do it. I believe in you. It's, you know what, there's something about people doing like a lot of the same thing that I really admire. Like, I know that your trees are beautiful and you're like making them, like mixing them up and stuff. When I say the same, I mean like it takes a lot of dedication to do like a whole forest. You know, it's a lot of trees. Or like when someone's digging out a large area and I'm like, good on you, because I get so distracted. I get so distracted. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Why you do that? Right, How do I do this? I just do one line at a time. Oh, thank you. I know you kind of like you very judgmental of your own builds, aren't you? And I just, to me, I can kind of like see what I've done wrong and what I'll fix next time. And to me, it feels a little bit disconnected, which is what I want to work on next time. But thank you. It does get boring with me. I'm struggling more with the collecting of leaves and wood to build them. Yeah. Yeah, I've only built a few trees, and the most boring part is like collecting the stuff for them. There we go. Even though it's it's gonna like look amazing in the end, it's such a process to gather everything. No one's restocked. Yeah, because we're kind of like you've you've not come in on the back end exactly, but we've lost a lot of momentum and a lot of people that are playing. There's not as many. So yeah, the shops don't get restocked and things like that, which is why I can't wait for the restart for the next season and for everyone to have that like boost of energy to play again. But I'm also aware that there's a lot of people that haven't finished bases and things. It's all part of learning. I feel the same with mine. I can see all the little details I don't like and want to change. Yeah, exactly. I just think I'll be always one of those people that just like can see the issues and wants to build upon them. But that's kind of how you stay on your toes, right? And you keep like learning and getting better, I think. If I reach the point where I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect, I feel like I'll be kind of done. And I'll just be stuck and never getting better. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it'll be good to see everyone on regularly again. Yeah. I'm now building some rundown houses so I don't have to build as many trees. That's smart. Just this glass. What? Look at this one. I need to keep. Oh, is that actually there or not? Oh my gosh, it actually is. What the heck? Eleni just needed to be here. That's what it was. That was Eleni #1 magic right there. Oh, flying. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Come on. Place. Do you think you could place, please? Thank you. That'd be great. Appreciate that. I need to get up high enough so I can do that. There we go. Straight into there. Oh. I jumped on blocks that aren't there. The amount of times I do that is ridiculous. Alright, okay. How do we get back up here? Like, I can see the blocks out there. Yeah, still trying to get on them. Go. Also, I've been very spoiled by creative lately. I've been building too much in creative, and I got on the server a couple of days ago, and I saw the material list for this build that I'm doing, and I just wanted to cry. Because I'm so aware how long it's going to take to gather everything. Every time. Every time. I'm gonna die now. Oh. I just banged my head a little bit. It's fine, don't worry. I'm so not making this. Oh. Come on. Just need to make it. No, no. Oh, there's not enough room. There we go. We're alive, don't worry. If you need cherry leaves, I've plenty. I've lots of spruce as well. Ooh, yeah, I might take you up on that. For my little cherry tree that I've got. Okay, this is really gonna bother me that these are all the same way. Oh, they're not the same way before. I have so much oak and spruce. I'm using it for fuel. Wow. Yeah, that is rich. That. Well, this thing sounds like it's working. And here we go. That should be it. The most over-engineered super smelter ever. Do we have one of these? No. Okay, I think I need to put a thing in there. We need to get this going. We need a minecart thingamabob, and then it should be done. Any rubbish in these? I broke all these earlier, and I got up to level 60. I forgot that were even a thing. Do we have a minecart in one of these? We should do. There we go. Might even need to. Alright, no worries, Owl. And that goes and does its thing. We're going to turn this off. Something I'm going to invest in, like, early next season is a full sorting system. Because I heard so many people saying, like, it's not worth it. But it would have been amazing to just not have to worry and just be able to just empty things out. Right, let's get some of this bamboo now and fill up these chests, because this isn't really going to be any good without any fuel. Pop this in here. I said, didn't I, we're missing some redstone. We're missing some redstone right here. And that is for, like, to pump it up here. I should have probably taken a picture. But yeah. Right, so we had some, I believe we had a line of redstone here, and then it will go into a clock here that will push in, it will push in the bamboo up here and along into, what happened there? Into the actual smelt tray. So let's just do that and make ourselves some more room. And go get some redstone. You know what? I actually can't remember what it was that we did. Must be a dispenser, right? And then a redstone. Repeat some redstone. Maybe one of these and some of these. Right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And then also we must have had some soul sand, no? It's probably in one of the many shulker boxes in my inventory, but who's got time to look through all that? Let's just grab one of these. And we're going to need some more grass. Don't ask me why I went for grass. I have no idea. I think I just had an abundance of it. So I was just like, okay, let's just fill this in with grass. And let's block off this water actually. Let's yeah. Single going no. Where's my bucket? I must be winning for most shulker boxes open. Even though I've had a little break from the server. Right. So this would be soul sand, I believe. And then... So what were this? So this was going to be... Wait, what? So this would be the overflow. No, they go into there. And what do they shoot straight? Wait, what? It's a bad day when you don't recognize your own redstone. Okay, so this is the overflow chest, which goes into here, which goes into here, and then this also goes into here. What? And then at some point it goes up here. Where it kind of like this. I don't understand. Got back excited for nothing. What? I can't work out my own redstone. I should have taken a picture because I must have missed this bit out of the light marker. Why did I have it like this? So I know that this turned on this hopper, which would then shoot, which would then go into here and then go up here. Oh, this feels so overcomplicated. And then, did I have that on top of there? And then I must have had a comparator. That's not a comparator. I must have had a comparator. Isn't it kind of like this and then... Redstone's not my specialty, okay? Nope. Nope, this is wrong. What is it? Oh wait, something's happening. Is this happening? Oh gosh, no. I don't want it to do all that. Alright, let's turn that off and then... all that in there. Still going. Okay, that seemed to work. That seemed to work. Right, okay. Did I mention I don't know what I'm doing? Right, this will go around in a big circle then, basically. And then we can put this water back. Without messing up the redstone, please. There we go. Any glass? No? No? It's probably clogging up one of these, that one piece of glass. I thought hubby was home. He got back from the gym 2 hours ago. And I commented that I was out of my food, so I had to have tuna. He said he would go and get me a chicken breast. What? Did you get your chicken breast? Tuna is the chicken of the sea, don't forget. Right, okay, so that goes down there, goes down there. Right, okay, so this kind of makes sense. So basically, the way that this works is it's a continuous system that will continuously try to fill up these furnaces and the hoppers that go into the furnaces. So it constantly keeps them topped up. But if they are full, it will just go straight past and it will go back up into this system. I know it seems like a really roundabout way of doing things. But it also, this little confusing thing here, that is probably the worst redstone that you'll ever see. This will turn the bamboo up there into planks. And then put it straight into these chests here. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the system. And then we've just got so much bamboo that we need to fill up because it uses so much so quickly. No, I thought I heard him come home. Yeah, but I eat a lot of tuna. Is this your way of telling us that you're secretly a cat? So I can put all this bamboo back in here now. And then this should be working nicely. And I'm not gonna do all this while I'm streaming, because this is gonna be, I'll do a little bit more. We can at least fill up a little bit here. sorry about that. It's very early for me. Well, it's getting to like a normal time, but I woke up at well, if I'm going to be honest with you, I woke up at 2 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So, but yay, that's all finished now. Just lays it a can of tuna, some low carb mayo, and if I'm lucky, an avocado. Hey, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Tuna's just one of those things. It's always nice to have it in the cupboards. Why is it getting dark? Why is the darkness coming towards me? Do you guys see that? Copper friends could help. I still haven't worked, like, I don't know how they work. Will they just, they'll put, I don't know how they work. Do you just put them down and they'll take stuff from shulkers and put them into a chest that's already got some bamboo in them? I think this must be just clouds. Yeah. Yeah, it is early. My sleeping is a little, is a lot messed up, if I'm honest. And, yeah, I woke up and my body was just like, no, that's it. You're not going back to sleep. I don't know how the copper guys work, and I don't even know the recipe for them. Okay, let's do it. You've twisted my arm. And we've got like a bunch of copper like just over here. So, is it a pumpkin? Do I need a pumpkin? I'm guessing the recipe isn't gonna be in here. Oh my gosh, a copper nugget. When did we get copper nuggets? What are copper nuggets for? I have to make one now. See what is that? Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah. You make one and it comes with a copper chest. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Is it just like, block of copper and a pumpkin head? Right, I can do that. I can do that. And does it take so does it take things from the copper chest and put them into other chests? Because the issue with that is then don't I have to fill up the copper chests? Unless I put it on top of a hopper. I have a carved pumpkin here. You can put the item you want them to sort into the copper chest. What am I doing? Those sort. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Hi, can I move this? So could I... Do I... I might be being really silly here because I've really not looked into this at all. Wait. But do I literally just... Oh my gosh, it's happening. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Oh, I need more. Can you wax them so that they don't become oxidized? Or I'm gonna go get some wax and try it. I don't know. Hey, it's chicken time. Curious what my wings are at, considering that I'm like flying around everywhere. Can I wax you, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Now you'll never oxidize. Ah, he's so cute. Okay. This is insane. I'm really one of those people that will just kind of like block out any update until I need it, or until and like kind of like I will figure it out in bits. I won't be like, oh, this is this new update and I need to go out and I need to figure out every little single new thing about it. Because if I do, I just kind of get overwhelmed, and then this is how I discover new things. Just randomly. Oh, it's so ridiculously cute. I need more. Where are my pumpkins? Where are my pumpkins? Whee! Do I have some pumpkins? Look how many potential little golems I could make. And I'm gonna need some shears. Some Brittany shears. Oh. Where are my shears? Not in this one. Right, okay. So I could just leave him going. Or I could make more. And hi, you little cute patootie. And I'm gonna put a little bit in each one of these, because I'm guessing there has to be an item in there for them to realize that that's what they need to do. Oh. Pixie? How's it going? I have just been introduced to the new golem, and I need more. I need so many more. Hey, Sir Nippleington. Is that what people call you? Do they call you Sir Nippleington, or is it like, does it get shortened down to anything? I'm good. I haven't streamed in a while, and I've just been sidetracked by these little guys that are just ridiculously cute. It's very early. Oh my gosh. It's very early, and yeah. And now I started moving some farms, and now all of a sudden I'm messing with these guys. I don't know. That's Minecraft, right? You start on one thing, and then all of a sudden you're messing with copper golems. Right, so... And we're gonna wax these little guys. Oh, I've waxed you. Can it... How... There we go. Can you name them? I want... Oh, they're just going to work. We need to name these guys. It needs to be done. Okay, I don't think we should call them bait. That's not great. If you were an anvil, where would you be? Would you be in here? Hey. So what are we gonna call these guys? Oh my gosh, my mind's gone blank. We just need some quick to like see if this actually works. Copper. What rhymes with copper? I'm gonna do cobble, like cobble but with copper, and we'll do copper golem. What else is copper? Can we call Weasley? And it's obvious, but we'll go for Rusty. These might be some of the worst names ever. Just look at him. Ah. You have been chosen. Rusty. There we go. Hee. Alright, so I guess we'll leave these guys to do their thing then. So the next thing that we need to move is this one, and honestly, I don't think I am gonna remake this anywhere. There's just no point. We've got all the leather, we've got all the sugarcane, should I say, that we need. I don't think we're gonna use more than this. So I got a question. I was trying to find you on Discord to invite you to join our little community, YOLOcraft. Oh yay! But I couldn't find your name. Can you send me a message and I'll throw you an invite? Of course. Yeah, that's really exciting. Thank you. I will. I'm not really sure why. I've kind of like got my Discord privated so that only people can message me if I'm in a Discord with them, but I am in a Discord with you. So I'm not really sure. Right, yeah, I will shoot you a message after stream. But yeah, that's really exciting. I was watching you guys play YOLOcraft before and it looks so much fun. Right, so they're doing the thing. And we're gonna come over here. Hopeless with technology. Yeah, same honestly. My fella like sorts all the stream, well, not the streaming stuff. I've got better at the streaming stuff, but my actual like my computer and laptop and stuff, he's always sorted that out for me. I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. Pop all that away. Thank you. I'll message you. I'll make sure I will. Right, so let's... Okay, this is the satisfying bit. We get to rip up all the sugar cane. I mean, it's obviously stopped working as well, because why hasn't it... Like, why is all this sugarcane here? This machine should have gone off and got rid of it all. Right, and it's okay if we leave a few bits on the floor, because the system underneath should still be working. Yeah, and I was having a look at what we need for the build, for the interior build, and it's the main thing that we need a lot of is green terracotta, and everything else is not too bad. Did I just lose that moss? I totally did. That's gone forever. I'm sorry. But yeah, the thing that we need a lot of is green terracotta. And we've got a cactus farm, so that'll be fine. It's the actual going out and mining all the terracotta, and I think we need something like 2 shulker boxes, which isn't too bad. But we need a lot of pale oak, a lot of pale oak. All this in here, and we'll sort this all out later, or maybe we'll get our little golems to tie it out. Remind me not to build with glass again, stream, please. It is the worst to take down. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Forever ever. Maybe we can block this up as well, because when I break this, the water's just gonna go everywhere, isn't it? And there's a lot of redstone here. I wonder if sponge can soak up water that's like inside of a block. That would be good to experiment with, I think. Yeah, so you know, I didn't even really think about the copper golems, and it's gonna completely change how people do sorting systems, isn't it? Like, I wonder if people will still even do redstone ones. Because I know the allays, like, people got excited about the allays and how they could kind of, like, help a little bit with sorting. But they were never really that good, were they? These kind of feel like a better version of them. Oh, gosh. I wish there were an enchantment for breaking glass. Am I gonna let you out? Are you just gonna be free? I think I might. So I've been trying really hard to think of what kind of things a scientist would have in their home, in their build. And this is kind of more like a nature scientist. So there's gonna be, is it a botanist, would you say? Kind of like a mixture. So there's gonna be like trees and stuff that are growing inside. But then we're also gonna have like the more technical things, and like I've done a laboratory and it's kind of like got slime and stuff that's oozing everywhere and things like that. And I know I could do things like a kitchen and things like that and bedrooms, but I kind of feel like I've done all that already this season when I did the hide and seek mansion. So I'm kind of looking for something that's just a bit more fun, a bit more different. And now apparently I'm gonna have to make a base for YOLOcraft, which will be fun. When we did the hardcore, is it hardcore rising? Yeah, when we did the hardcore rising, we went full avatar, and we did the water tribe boat, and we covered the whole section in like snow and things like that, and made like all these little huts and things so it looked like the water tribe. Oh, this is so painful. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly there. I think we have haste as well. Yeah, we have haste too, and it's still this painful. Ah, there we go. No. Ah. Just when we thought we were done. What are you doing here? I mean, that's quite rare, right? I almost feel bad killing him. Not that bad though. Oh my gosh. Yep. Go on. You only hurt yourself when you hit me. Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh. How did you spawn there? There's a torch right here. Okay then. Welcome back, Owl. Did you enjoy your chicken? Chicken? I'm gonna let you free. Okay. Try not to get everywhere. Good. There we go. Be free. Right. And now, how do I do this? How do I get rid of this water in the stairs without... Ugh, I can't, can I? I'm just gonna have to break the redstone, I think. I'm not taking it out one by one. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just do this. There we go. I'm eating it now. I've got to ask. When you said chicken breast, I imagined just like a chicken breast by itself. Is it just a chicken breast by itself, or does it have other stuff on it? You think... Yeah, I was asking before. I was like, I don't know if sponges work on this or not. I don't even think I've got any, to be fair. I think I borrowed my sponges from... I borrowed my sponges from Jurassic's, and he's not been on in a while. I can go have a look and see. Let's go have a gander and see if I've got any sponges, but I doubt it. I feel like I would put that in my valuables chest. Nope. What about up here? Whee. Valuables? Okay, yeah. I would definitely have put... Is that more shulker shells? Oh my gosh, I did not... I might have a problem. No. I feel like it would have been like my tools chest or something, maybe. No sponge. No sponge for me. Should we go see if anyone sells it at the shopping district? Do I have... No, I don't. Let's pop over to the shopping district. I genuinely doubt it. But there is a shop that sells or prismarine stuff. So maybe? Oh, the server's running really, really well today. Right, this is the only place that I can imagine would sell sponge. That makes sense to me. Okay, I can see why they didn't want us to enter now. Right. No, this is all just different coral. It's all different prismarine. Oh. Yeah, go lichen. Oh, that's a shame. With taco seasoning and a teaspoon of sour cream. Okay, all right. Yeah, that sounds nice. Oh, no sponge. Right, okay. Yeah, I just don't think there's any other shops that sell sponge. I don't suppose you sell sponge, Owl? Eggs. Oh, it's so cute. Ooh, dead bushes. Ooh, scaffolding. Yeah, I didn't know this was here. That's nice. Ooh, dragon's breath. This is such a smart way to do a shop. Oh, string. No. Okay, right. Sadly, no. Yeah. I thought if anyone might sell it, you might sell it because you have kind of like a good random selection of stuff. Oh well. Yeah, and then it's all like netherite stuff, and I doubt the wood shop's selling sponge. Just one last sweep over here. Which shop's this? Is this quartz? Yeah. I do have the last of the dragon's breath. Yep, there we go. Hey. Straight back in there. Like nothing happened. Oh. I wonder if SB would lend me some sponge. I could be cheeky and go and see if they've got some. Ah! Oh, why does that make me jump? So many questions. So many. Oh, this is Terry's place. Must be the other portal. Don't tell them that I've been snooping around for sponge. They'll never know. Oh, this place is so cool. I'm gonna get lost in here. If you were a sponge, where would you be? Am I anywhere near that thing? Oh gosh. Hello? No. Sponge? That don't feel right. Oh my gosh, I'm lost. This place is too big. Oh. I swear I've watched them come in here before. Where did they go? Where's the big room of chests? Is it just, could it be as simple as just over here? No. You know what? I could have done it by now. I would have been finished. The time that it's taken me to try look for sponge, I could have just dug up the stairs. I'm going home. Oh, can she make the turn? Yes, she can. Whee. What about this one? What about this one? It's a little tight. And faceplant. Was that my last rocket? It was. Fine, everything's fine. I'm sure there's an ender chest down here, right? Right? Hello. Yeah, you could have cleared a monument in the time it took me to try and look for that sponge. Right, let's go in the back entrance, because I somehow don't have, it's like I've gone out without my purse and I've lost my keys, which I have done before. Like I broke the key in my door. Me and my fella was nipping out, like literally to my sister's house, which is round the corner. And I'm like, I don't need my bag. What do I need my bag for? I'm going to be 5 minutes. And we got home. He puts the key in the door. And the key snaps off. In the door. And I'm like... And he's like, it's okay, we'll just use yours. And it was the one time in the history of ever that I went out without my bag. Because I thought I'd be 5 minutes. Hey, there we go. Hey, Martin, welcome in. I could have used my Elytra, but I've got no rockets. That's why we have a secret entrance. And why we should always carry an ender chest. Because if you're going to build your base in the sky, you need to plan for these things. How are my little copper dudes getting on? Let's go have a look. Look at 'em go. How's it going? Hey, not bad, not bad. Now we just need to swap out these for these. I'll take my shulker. I don't know where he's gonna put my shulker. Oh, he's getting very confused with my shulker in his hand. Where do I... How do I take my shulker from him? There we go, thank you. Right. So he's doing that. And let's get back to doing this. Because it'll be fine. We'll break and worry about it later. Like most things. We'll worry about it later. I'm sure it won't go far. I blame SB and Terry for making it very hard to steal from them. Oh. I definitely didn't just mess up because I was checking my phone. That would be unprofessional. We have got some actual, like, good progress done today. Even if it doesn't feel like it because we've just been taking one farm and moving it to another place. It's gonna look good in the end, hopefully. See, there we go. Pick up these blocks so that we can actually have something to block up the water with. Oh no, don't go down there. Don't go down there. There's redstone down there. Okay, you've just missed it. You're lucky. Right. Block all this up. And then we're almost done. We're almost home free. And let's just hope that the sugarcane that we've got is enough to make the library that we want to. Otherwise that'd be sad. I actually got given a bunch by Jurassics before he left. He gave me like, I don't know, something like 6 shulkers full of sugarcane. It were a lot. And yeah, so I should have enough for the library that I want to do. I will show you guys actually in creative in a minute when we've sorted all this out, like the plans that are gonna go in here, the plans that we have, so you can kind of get an idea of why we're doing all this. Is that all of it? Did we get it all? I think so. I've got On Top of the World stuck in my head for some reason. On top of the world. I'm one of those people that only has to hear like a line from a... Oh gosh. A line from a song, and then I've just got it stuck in my head for 2 weeks. Ah. I didn't really think about safety when I built these farms, did I? Where are you going? You are welcome. What is it to say about misery? Ah! Misery loves company. And falling down holes. Oh. Hey, that was kind of smooth for me, honestly. Above the world again, down a vision. It's worse when you get an inappropriate song stuck in your head and you can't sing it out loud. It's not an inappropriate song, but last night I had the song. It's called the Hummus Song from YouTube, and yeah, and it was I couldn't sing it out loud because nobody knew what I was on about. Like it was just like yeah. And it's kind of like it's just a guy singing about how much he loves hummus. So yeah, it's worse when you get a song like that. Hey, but look at all these reels I got back. How nice is that? I'm definitely gonna lose these, but honestly, I'm not that fussed. I'll get back what I get back. Oh, the guy who turns like Facebook quotes and Facebook arguments into songs. I get those stuck in my head, and it's horrible. look at that. And we are done. And you know what? I think I must have accidentally turned on my brightness or something, and that's why I'm getting these weirdness. Because it's like, yeah, look. This is what it's supposed to look like. I definitely must have like left that on from when I were in creative or something. But honestly, I think it's a bit easier for you guys to see anyway. And that's the whole point, right? Hello, Mr. Chuckcom. I'm trying to think of the song from the guy who makes Facebook songs. I can't think of a single one right now. There's one about needing butter. It's so funny. Butter is important to me. It's something like that. And it's, yeah. And I will get that stuck in my head like multiple times a year. How many kids? Yes. One don't have about you. Yeah, exactly. Or the horse. My horse broke my toes or something, and it's just so funny. I have a child's sense of humor. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Oh no, my horse broke my toes. Hey, you know what? I haven't said I'm streaming. That's how out of practice I am. I'm going to do this now. I don't have any chuck-ons. That's a lot of eggs. What do they do when they're done? They just wander around without a purpose in life. Yeah. Let's dump some of this stuff in here. Oh no, my horse broke my toe. You know what? I think I might need sleep. I think I'm starting to feel it. I don't think that streaming and feeling like manic tiredness is a good combination. I need to get rid of these eggs. Just don't see myself using this many eggs ever. Right, so let's pop on the schematic. And then we can kind of see what we need to clear out. So, okay, so we don't actually need to clear this bottom bit out here. Let's go up here. So this is kind of like the lake. It's very bright, so you can't really get a good look at it. And then we need to clear out this bit here. Blue? Oh my gosh, I forgot blue eggs were a thing. Yeah, that would be cool. Thank you. Alright, let's get some... Ooh, let's yawn first. Yawning's good. And then let's... I need my torches. And then let's get a couple more shulker boxes. Like, literally just 2. Yeah. Chicken. Did we light up down there? I can't remember. Uh-oh. Quick work of this tree, so we can clear this out of the way. Ah! I fell. It's entertaining. Oh, I can't. I can't imagine how, but thank you. Right, and then we need to. If we start breaking this, we can kind of see. We can kind of see under here. What's in here? Oh. Go. I've seen the Highland cows. I saw them on my hardcore world and they were adorable. The like little fluffy cow thingies. So hopefully we can just clear this little bit out and then we'll know exactly what we need to do from then. And hopefully it's just the gathering of the materials. Okay, in Minecraft, you want one so bad. Do you want one in Minecraft or real life? I have to ask because the ones in real life are so cute as well. Oh, can we make it you again? Professional Minecrafter. Both. Yeah, always both. I've gotten to that age that I think everyone reaches at some point in their life where they just want to like move and live on a farm and like plant stuff and like have a little garden. And I'm not one of those people that has got like a green thumb. That has never been me. But yeah, I'm just like the world's crazy and I want to live on a farm somewhere in the middle of nowhere. As long as I still can play Minecraft, I'll be happy. You can open this up and see this now. So this is the rough plan. And I can page up here. So you'll come through here and there'll be a balcony all the way around. It's a lot of white. Okay, this just looks cursed. It's a lot of white, but it's actually like really, really subtle and dark in here, and I've like used a lot of light. In fact, I'll show you my planning creative. So let's just pop over to creative. And I will look down really quickly. Okay, no, there's no spoilers for anything on here. How do I get in here? Right, okay. So this is what it will look like, hopefully. So you'll come through here and then it will look like this. And if I turn the brightness off, it's actually going to be quite moody. And I think it's going to look really nice because in the like the schematic, it's like really bright and in your face, but here it's like really, it's really moody and really, I think it's going to look really nice. So we have this room here that we want to do, and then I'm going to show you the bit that I've done upstairs. So we have like a lab here, which I'm going to change up a little bit because this is kind of like encroaching on it. So I need to build something here to kind of like hide this. And I'll probably turn this around so that the direction's like over here. And I actually, when I built this, I didn't have any of the other copper stuff. So I'm going to really try to incorporate the new copper stuff in here. So this is kind of like the laboratory. And then up here, we have the like astral library. And it will make sense. And it's actually like really dark. And I don't know if that's my shaders on my gamma's too low. I don't know. Let me turn my shaders off. No, that's not it. I don't know why it's really dark. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be the library. But the lighting's a bit messed up because this is not, it usually looks a bit more mystical than this. But for some reason on creative, everything's really dark. But yeah. So it's kind of like a little astral library thing. So this is gonna be fun to build, but as you can see, you need a lot of bookcases. It's not too many, actually. It's not too bad. And that's it, really. So this is what we've been working on today, just trying to like make space just for this. Oh. Okay. go collect all this now. Don't want to lag out the surfer, do we? So I know kind of swapping something that's just aesthetics and we're like, we've got rid of some things that are actually functional. But in the end, having the interior, it's going to make it feel like it's much more of a finished build than just having a bunch of farms under here will. Can sort all this out later, can't we? Get our little guys to help us. Ah, thank you. Yeah. I were going for just like really bright. Oh. Hi. You alright there? You appear to be stuck. Can they not get up to... Right, let's make a little staircase. Hang on, hold your horses. You can reach those right now. Yeah. You can reach those. I have no words. Am I talking in game? Am I muted or are you muted? Goodbye. I feel like I've lost my ability to be surprised by that noise. Like next season, that won't be a thing, and I'll hear that and I'll just be like, oh, that's fine. It's just end time. And really, there'll be a wither.
You say something?
Ah! No. I would never. Where are you? Oh, hello. You just come to scare me. Make sure I'm awake.
Yes. It's late for you, isn't it?
Well, no, it's early for me. Well, it's not now.
You've got a couple of holes here. I'll help you fill them in.
I need those. I needed it to get in there, but okay.
Oh, there's another hole here.
It does appear that there is a hole here. Yeah, you can fill this one in. But I kind of needed this one.
Oh wait, if I'm actually helping out, oh well then no, I'm not helping.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want
Put it in
to.
yourself.
You wouldn't want to do that. Thanks, I appreciate that. You're such a menace. There we go. That's nice. And can I get back up here now? There we go.
Does the overlay work?
It looks like a wither to me.
Oh, good.
What happens if I shoot it? What happens if I shoot where it stood? Is it not in an item frame?
No.
What is it then? Oh, yeah, see, I should have been able to shoot the Ampersand. Why is that not a thing?
Because it is a thing. You're just doing it wrong.
That'd explain it, yeah. Makes sense. Anyway, what are you doing?
Come to ask, do you have a terracotta?
Do I have like a terracotta or do I have some terracotta?
A bunch of red, because I'm wondering if it's worth finishing the Nether Hub tunnels to be, you know, all the way to the end and that stuff, while other people have the portal stuff.
I actually need like a bunch. I actually need like 2 shulker boxes of terracotta. So no, not really.
Alright, well. Alright, well, bye.
Bye then, I guess. There he goes. Just drop by to make sure I'm awake by scaring the life out of me. Let's fill this in. Oh no, my horse broke my toes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. I'm gonna have to go have a nap or something. What am I pressing? Right, I'm pressing this one. I want this on. Right. I don't even know if I need this to be broken. Possibly. Yeah. 2 about here, I think. Yeah. Because this is where the green terracotta walls are. And I need to save some space because I need to make some trees. And this is usually where I mine all my trees and I gather my wood. They can only reach 2 high. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, see, so that kind of thing is going to be what changes how people do storage rooms next season. Or just, like, going forth in Minecraft. Full stop. Which is kind of cool, because it's kind of... It's changed this thing that we've done the same way forever. And it's, like, give us an excuse to like, make it a different way. Because I don't know about you, but I get very set in my ways of how I like things. Like, my storage rooms always seem to look the same just because I'm used to how I like things laid out and how I like to find things. Whereas it's gonna like kind of like force me to do things different next time, which is cool. It kind of like something that it's not just like a little golem anymore. It's kind of like it refreshes Minecraft. Oh, that's not a block. I wonder if they knew when they were putting it in how much it was going to change Minecraft. I'm going to use them in my starter house and farms. Yeah, exactly. They'll be really useful. You've got like, so you've got to wonder if like they know this. Is it, are they aware of how much it's going to change Minecraft when they add these things? Or did they just think it'd be a little fun thing for people? I've got more grass than I'm ever going to need ever. Probably not for your main storage. I might just do it like just for next season, and if it doesn't work out, I probably won't do it again. But I'll probably lean heavily into it just for this, that like, just because it's like new. Okay, we need to figure out where the monsters are coming from. Let's clear that out. Where did he come from? He came from this general direction. I think they were added to help with lag and auto sorters. Yeah, that makes sense. Do, 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 do. Right. Looks so different down here now. I would use them for a dump chest area to help keep my shulker monsters in check. Yeah, exactly. Just like somewhere to just like go and dump your stuff, and just like a row of like what I did down there, just like shulker boxes on top of hoppers, and then they just, you know, they just sort them out. What now? What do we need to do now? I think that's it. I mean, there's a couple of things here and there that kind of... Also, have they changed the texture for dyes? Or is that like a texture pack that I've got on and I haven't realised it? Because they have like... It's like they're on like a bit of paper now or something? Or in a little bowl? Weird. I'm gonna go check them out again. How are you doing? You still sorting? They changed the dye texture. Texture. See, yeah, that's something I would have never... Wouldn't have realised. I'm kind of mesmerised by this. That they're just going to work and doing the little thing. And you get a copper chest with it. That's so weird. So can you craft a copper chest then? Or is the only way to get a copper chest? So weird. Right. I am going to actually leave it here, guys. We've made like quite a lot of progress. We moved all these farms. We've got all this sorted. So now the only thing that we need to do is to actually gather all the stuff for this build here. And is that a spider over there? Are you a spider? Oh my gosh. He's wearing copper armor. I've never seen that before. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him. But not that bad. Where are they coming from? Is it you, Peppa Pete? Over here. Somehow picked up over here. You can craft them and they will start from a double chest. Okay, cool. Right, so as I was saying, I'm going to leave it here. Oh. It's not as cool as I wanted it to be. There we go. Okay. we'll light up around here because I've obviously knocked out some torches. And next time we will either be gathering or I might do that off stream, and it might just be that we do a stream where we just get this thing built. Oh gosh. What do you want from me? What are you waiting for? There, I see you. Stay away from my golems. This is a really... There we go. We got there in the end. So, thank you for hanging out with me. I can't raid anyone, unfortunately, but I can recommend people. Caffeinated Owl, who has been in the chat a lot. If you go check out her channel, she has so many good videos. I feel like she puts up a video every day. I might be exaggerating there, but it feels like there's just a new video coming out all the time. And she does amazing content, so go and check her out. And thank you for hanging out with me as well, Owl. And I will see you all another time, next time. And hopefully I can get back to streaming something a little bit more regularly. And so I'll see you later. Bye!